Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Superman, issue number 8. This comic book is on your shelves in the comic book store. Let's get started on this, guys. This is the Unity Saga, the House of L Part 2. Brian Michael Bendis does the script. Ivan Reis does the pencils. Brandon Peterson does the art. Joe Prado does the inks. Alex Sinclair the colors. The letters by Josh Reed. Reese, Prado, and Sinclair did the cover. Rob Liefeld does the variant cover. All right. And, of course, Superman was created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. Basically, we get the reason why John said that his grandfather was crazy. And aside from a bunch of scans to make sure this is actually him, which, I can totally see that being necessary, we don't actually know that he's crazy. It's just like he's just an old guy, and like they made this into some big thing in the previous issue. Grandpa's crazy, and then we find out it's like it's like finding out that Grandpa likes prune juice. I'm going to stay over at Grandpa's, you know what I'm saying, and Grandpa likes prune juice. And a vacuum cleaner salesman came to the door, and instead of telling him to go away, he sat and talked to him for about a half an hour, let the guy throw some stuff on his floor so that he could vacuum it up and show him how well it worked. Like he's just doing old person stuff, and he's crazy. This is an old person writing a young person in comics, man. I'm sorry. I know that's disrespectful to Mr. Bendis, and I do respect him, but like, a bad story is a bad story, man. If Neil Gaiman were here right now and he wound up writing something about the freaking Sugar Plum Fairy becoming a pimp, no, I'd take that back, because that would actually probably be a really cool story. I should write that one of these days. Copyright pending. Copyright pending. Anyway, dude, this wasn't good. This wasn't good. At the end, he gets into, a thing with some bad guys. It's like next issue, apparently, we're gonna see the fight. And I'm not at all excited to read it. Sorry, guys. I think I'm just bringing this back to digital for a while, because this isn't good. This ain't doing anything for me, man. Like, I'm sitting here reading this whole thing, and I'm thinking to myself, usually Superman is usually a quick read. It's like, it's Superman. It's going to be some philosophical stuff, or just he's got to fight, a billion enemies just to make it worth his while. Here, Superman's mad, so instead of punching asteroids, he punches Mongol. I got to give it to it, man. The damn art in this. I'm going to show you the picture where Superman goes and punches Mongol. It's right back. I know I did make it up right here, man. Like, you can't tell me that's not amazing art. I love that. That is good. Like, I almost feel like I want to, I wouldn't, because that's just sacrilege, but I almost feel like I want to pull this double page spread out, hang this on my wall with a frame, because that is just bootyful, dude. Wow, that is gorgeous art. Dude, hands up to Ivan Reis. But, like, the story is just, it's dragging its ass on a gravel paveway that just goes on. And you're in snowshoes. Dude, this just isn't fun. This comic book isn't fun, man. I just read a story about a dumb kid who is, this is like, every so often you see, one of the reasons why I think men can be so misogynistic is because they watch a lot of TV. And they'll sit there and be like, women will do something really stupid. It's like, oh, guys in the hospital. I was just watching Dr. House season 2, with my wife recently on Amazon. And freaking, like, the one girl is with this guy who's supposed to be, this version of Hunter S. Thompson. And he lied to her about a surgery that he did, a very dangerous surgery, but he did it because he loved her. And while he was recovering, she left him because she was so mad that he lied to her. And I'm just like, in my heart, I was just like, yo, like a woman who would do something like this, she's like, stop. My wife's like, just stop. This is people writing women bad in TV, and they write bad in movies. And she said this a lot of times before, but like it pays to be married to a smart girl. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, she sets me right sometimes and reminds me, it's like, this isn't women. This isn't women. This is that woman, probably written by a guy on TV. That is not actual women. I'm like, you know, I got to give it to you. You're right. You're right. I'm not thinking. Like, you know, and in general, women don't do stuff like that. And that happens all the time whenever I'm reading something or watching something, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like to watch a lot of TV, but when I do, yeah, you know, I think that's why it gets to me so much. Because it's like, I think, wow, this is terrible. And I just have to be reminded, that's just bad writing. In this case, this is, like I said in the beginning, this is an old guy. This is Mr. Brian Michael Bendis writing a teenager not in a good way. I see where he's going with this. The idea that, yes, a kid would say something, you know, oh, grandpa's crazy because he, you know, again, the prune juice thing. But come on now. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. So I just didn't enjoy this. This was not written well. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Again, next issue is issue number 9. I'm going to read them. Unless it gets really freaking cranky bad. But I'm going to check them out. It's just, I think I'm going to save the comic book space now. And I'll just Comixology this, because, nah. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.